So Paolo Banchero is looking like one of the best #1 picks possibly ever. 5 game sample size, but when you have an NBA debut of 27 points, the efficiency he had, the 9 rebounds, he's literally the first #1 pick to have a 25-5 in 5 games since LeBron James. Like, whoa. He's just looked phenomenal these first 5 games preseason. To be honest, it was him and Chet for the #1 pick. Jabari Smith was there too, but really it was just to be honest, I'm not really too into the draft. So when these prospects come up, obviously you do know the Paolos, the Chets, the Jaden Ivies, the Keegan Murrays, the Jabari Smiths. You do know the top 5. I'm not really too into the college stuff, but when Paolo went over Chet, I was like, wow. But then I watched him in college. Like I watched his college clips. I was like, oh, this guy's gonna be amazing. And then obviously I was looking forward to seeing him play. And then he has that debut. I'm like, oh my fucking god, this guy is crazy. This guy is insane. Crazy to see his debut. This man just looks he's so calm and poised. Like when you watch him play, he's a 6'10" menace. Like you see him play and you're like, what? Like if you didn't get casual doesn't know nothing about the rookies. Maybe their first season in the NBA, and they know the skill it takes to be in the NBA. You show them a clip of Paolo and you're like, oh cool, like what's this guy done in the league? Is he like an all-star? Like, no, bro, he's 5 games into his career, bro. This man just plays so confident. Like he knows he's him in his head. Like you got the stuff he says to himself. His confidence is out of this world to just be playing like this in the NBA. Just so he plays like a 4-year vet. It's crazy to me. Or this is going to be one of the best #1 picks ever. He has all the skill. He has all the skill sets built for the league. Obviously, yes, people say anything they can. Yes, Orlando is 0-5, and yes, as the #1 pick, you should be impacting. But obviously, yes, we're like, oh yeah, he's so good. It's 5 games. Oh yeah, he's looking amazing. And then when you criticize him, like, bro, it's only been 5 games. He's a rookie. He's already exceeding expectations. Think about it. I'm pretty sure LeBron was 0-4, but he wasn't 0-5 actually. If you put it like that. LeBron was 0-4 in his rookie year. Do you know what I mean? He will get winning soon enough. To be honest, the way Orlando's built, 2 to 3 years they will be at the top of the East. 1000%, man. Look at their team. Just look at their team. Their team is just built for the future. They have the most do you know what I mean? They don't have every exciting young player, but every player in that team is young and exciting. Paolo's just gonna if he's doing this already, bro. Imagine what he's gonna be like in 2 years. Imagine what he's gonna be like by All-Star break. He could be an All-Star this year at this rate, but people could say he's expected to have a come down. Maybe it's just a really good start. Obviously, he's a rookie. He will have that struggle, where he doesn't average that many points. Like, whoa, this guy was averaging this much points, or he just averages 20 something, throughout the whole season. But yeah, I think rookies are getting better every year as the game gets more skilled. Younger players are getting better. If you look at a 10-year-old today compared to a 10-year-old 15 years ago, it's night and day. It's night and day. The skill set is just so much better, which is very exciting for the league because younger talents coming in. Soon it'll be dropped 1 to 60. Every player there is to be honest, every player 160 is a very solid NBA player, but there is some players that are bad. Obviously, the rookies are just so skilled. You got Paolo, Jabari Smith, Jaden Ivey, Benedict Mathurin, I think that's his name. Him as well. He's a confident motherfucker as well. He is him. But yeah, Paolo's kind of in a different class. Obviously, it's a shame we didn't see Chet either. But Paolo's just that guy who can just run through you. He did this move on JaVale McGee where just so experienced. JaVale McGee's a 3-time champion. He's just hitting him with all these moves. For Orlando, you have to be very exciting. Possibly, you want to get a good lottery pick this year, and hopefully you do get lucky in the lottery. Who knows? They have Victor Wembanyama on their team. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I call it now. Who fucking knows? But this is definitely we're not competitive here. Let's just have good individual seasons for our young players. Jabari. Paolo is already doing that. Bobo looks solid, but Jalen Suggs, it's not looking good, bro. It is not looking good. to be honest, obviously it's still early to say. So I could count all day how many NBA players had very bad starts and turned to all-star players. Do you know what I mean? But should he have went top 5? That March Madness kind of got him. Do you know what I mean? I remember when Scottie Barnes got drafted him. I remember watching it. I was like, oh my fucking god, they drafted him over Jalen Suggs. Also had a feeling because it was the Raptors and they're drafting a guy with Scottie Barnes' build, the Giannis type build. It's like, oh yeah, he's probably gonna be good. And do you know what I mean? He wins Rookie of the Year. So yeah, maybe they do regret not drafting Jalen Suggs and maybe drafting someone over him. But do you know what I mean? It's still early to tell. I would still give him a contract extension. Obviously, still got Jonathan Isaac come back. I'm pretty sure Markelle is still injured. You got Wendell Carter. You have a Cole Anthony's injured as well. That's something you don't want to see because he's him. Cole Anthony's him. So yeah, they do have a very young, promising team, which in the future, do you know what I mean? They have all these assets. Could I say they have all these assets where, you can. Do you know what I mean? Very possible in 3 years they make a trade for a young player that fits the age range of that team. Who, I mean, let me just think. Who could they trade for? I'll think. Okay, I'm not going to waste my time thinking, but you know what I mean. Teams definitely do this. They pair, you pair up Paolo. Maybe they trade their next pick, and make moves, take some players off. Maybe I hope Markelle stays on that team. Markelle's a very good player. I was so upset when the Sixers got rid of him. I was so upset. Because everyone has faith in Markelle. Everyone knows when Markelle's healthy, he's a very good player. We saw last season. So yeah, maybe they put Jalen Suggs, maybe Bobo, Wendell Carter, whatever, on a pick or two. This very good up and coming player. Maybe it's I'm gonna think. Anthony Edwards, fuck it, I don't care. That's the first player that came to my head. Anthony Edwards wants out of Minnesota. They're not playing well. He wants to go somewhere. Boom, Magic trade for him. Now you've got a mental duo, and also they up the supporting cast because people want to go to that team. And the title contenders. Do you know what I mean? It's stuff like that. So future is looking very bright in Orlando. If I'm an Orlando fan, I am buzzing. So yeah, that's really what I got to say about Paolo. I hope you enjoyed this video in a bit.